Hey guys, it's your boy Toot Sniffer, and today we're going to talk about the lore behind my new main in Dead by Daylight, Academy Award winner Nicolas Cage. Unlike other characters in the game like Ash Williams, Steve Harrington, and Nancy Wheeler who look like the actors who play them, this is not a character, this is just Nicolas Cage, the guy himself. This sort of echoes his movie The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, where he plays a parody of himself. Same deal here. After shooting over 100 movies across the globe, Nick thought he had seen it all. Then one day, a script wound up on his desk for a movie named Descend Beyond. This should set alarm bells off in your head for two reasons. The first is that Descend Beyond is not a good name for a film, it's more like the name of a song that a sad 14-year-old wrote. And the second reason is that Descend Beyond is actually the name of the Blights chapter in Dead by Daylight. It's been stated in Dead by Daylight that fictional stories to us are the realities of other universes, and the people who write them are just inspired to do so. For instance, the Observer mentions that there are comic books based on the Trapper, and the artists and writers somehow just dreamt of what he did. So in this case, it seems like Nicolas Cage might be playing Talbot Grimes in a movie about the Blight's origin. But anyway, as he read the script, Teen Choice Award nominee Nicolas Cage thought it was the best script he had ever seen. As he read it, he envisioned himself as the main character in a dark temple, painting symbols on the wall with blood. He was born to play this part. In fact, Nick Cage loved the script so much, he offered to take the part for free, but his agent said no. His agent also pointed out that the financiers of the film seemed really sketchy and he should avoid it at all costs. But Nick seemed to have this supernatural obsession with the film. There was no stopping him. To the people who are familiar with Dead by Daylight lore, it's pretty obvious that the script and the whole film is being backed by an organization called the Black Veil, and these people are a cult that worships the entity, this malevolent god that rules over everything in Dead by Daylight, and they're very obviously recruiting Nick Cage to be one of their sacrifices to the entity. But obviously, Nick Cage was under their spell and he had no idea that this was happening to him. He was on a flight to the film set faster than you could say. Bobby Kotick is an absolute abomination of a human being, and how he manages to not only stay but thrive in the video game industry is truly a blemish on us as a society. The plane landed and the star of Willy's Wonderland, Nicolas Cage, was greeted by the director of Descend Beyond, Pauline Stamper. While it is always pretty slay and girl boss to see more women directors in the industry, this one is a bit problematic. You see, she shares a bloodline with the infamous Otto Stamper, the guy who created The Dredge by hosting an IRL game of Among Us, and he's also the same guy who trained Herman Carter, aka the Doctor. I made a pretty cool video about that, you should check it out. So Pauline, definitely not a member of the entity's cult Stamper, told Nicolas, Nepo baby that we collectively give a pass to because we love him, Cage, that she was so excited to start filming Descend Beyond the next day. And Nick just threw an absolute fit. He was so intrigued by the film and so in the zone and ready that he wanted to film it now. So Pauline assembled the probably underpaid crew and took them to the filming location. The scene was being filmed at an underground temple inside of a cave. It was exactly how Nick had envisioned it while reading the script. As the kids say, he was ready to pop off and go sicko mode on his acting. So he did. He started reciting his lines, which were actually an incantation to the entity, and he painted the symbols on the temple altar with red oil. As the symbols illuminated on the walls, he was impressed that the production had gone with practical effects instead of just CGIing it in post. But then as he touched the symbols, a black fog started spewing out of them. Since this wasn't written in the script, Nick thought that he was being pranked by the crew. He turned around and saw that the crew was not there anymore. He helplessly watched as the fog enveloped him and took him to another world where he had an entirely new part to play. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to this point, just type Nick in the comments. That just Nick. Also, I want to give a shout out to my channel members. Their names are Marsh, Sinner, and Fake Milk, and we have Brotac, who is the Big Frick tier member. Thank you guys so much. If you guys support the channel, you get to see all my videos a day or two early, and you also just get kind of behind the scenes info on everything. With that being said, my name is freaking Nick. Thank you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope this has been able to make your day a little bit better, and I will catch you guys on the next one.